Hello and welcome. I'm your host Grant Johnson from Red News, and I'm here to talk about the news for today. For today's video, I'm going to be talking about the recent rise of anti-tourist protests in Barcelona, Spain. On June 9th, there have been a wave of anti-tourist protests throughout Barcelona in Spain, and many of these protesters are telling tourists from around the world to go home and leave Barcelona alone for a variety of reasons. Many of the protesters who have been saying that tourists must leave have been saying that the cost of living has dramatically increased, and because of these tourists coming in and basically buying out the rentals within the city of Barcelona, it makes it more difficult for the people of Barcelona to afford a place to stay, and just making living in Barcelona very difficult for the people who are actually living there and not the tourists who come in from all over the world. Many of these protesters have also been saying that these tourists coming from all over the world have been treating the regular people in Barcelona, the locals, in a bad way and just making life for them even more difficult as the cost of living increases, and now they have to deal with people who are treating the people in Barcelona horribly. Lawmakers in Barcelona have already heard what the protesters have been saying, and that is why lawmakers in Barcelona are working on a goal of eliminating the rise of all these tourists by increasing the fees for places that these tourists like to go to, and making sure that these fees will dramatically decrease the amount of tourists coming in and making life more difficult for the people of Barcelona. You are about to see images of protesters carrying signs telling tourists to go home, and even one picture with protesters using water guns to spray tourists right now. That'll be all for today's video, but if you didn't already, subscribe to the Red News channel, and for more Red News, make sure to go to the Red News official website where you can read up on news articles, and also make sure to follow Red News on different social media platforms, which the links to those are provided on the website. Thank you very much for watching today's video. I'm your host, Grant Johnson from Red News, and I'll catch you next one. Take care.